In the Commonwealth there is a house. This house can be found here, right over from the police station at Mythit. I have no idea how you pronounce that, people. The house looks like any other pre-war house. Windows broken, door lying wide open. It's missing actually. Rubbish all over the floor, leaves everywhere, chairs broken. Someone's broke a window with one of the chairs. A small little kitchen with cram inside. As you can see, it looks like there's been a bit of an argument. Something's happened. But, you know, you just go along thinking to yourself, well, you know, it's a house for me to explore. You come upstairs, you find a double bed, a safe, bunk beds, and Mr. Pebbles on the wall. So you know there's been kids in this house at some point in time. Then you think to yourself, let's take a look at this computer. Because there's a safe and you think it's probably going to open the safe, and that's where you're wrong. This computer belonged to a girl called Kim Woo. And these are Kim Woo's personal logs. The gate. We had a really strange day today. We were supposed to go shop for Halloween costumes, but this morning we looked out the windows and saw people smashing at the arch outside. There were lots of police there, but nobody made them stop. Later a bus showed up and lots of our neighbours started getting on. I saw some of the police come into our building and Mama took us up to the roof to play. I thought that would be fun, but we had to be really quiet and stay outside for a long, long time. Mama wouldn't let us go back inside until it was really cold and dark outside. She cried when Papa finally came home. Grown-ups are weird. At this point you start to think to yourself, okay, these are the entries of someone from before the war. This detail and this personal log is giving you an insight into someone who was around before the war, and you're thinking to yourself, well, why were people getting on buses? What was going on? We shall continue. Moving in. I don't see why we have to live at Uncle Marshall's house, but Mama says this is our home now. I liked our old apartment in Pearwood. We don't even have our own rooms here. Everyone has to spend all day in the back room and it's smelly. Everyone is being weird here too. I asked when Auntie's son is going to come get home, but Uncle wouldn't answer and Mama started crying. Mickey even pushed me down and tried to kick me before Papa pulled him off and sent him to the corner to sit. Papa told me later that Auntie was going to a camp for a while. That sounds like fun to me. And I had a bunch of questions about it. Papa just told me it was not for kids and I shouldn't bring it up anymore. This is when you start to work out these people are hiding. Jason's game. Papa says I'm not allowed to play downstairs with Jason anymore. I want to scream. We were playing this holotape his big brother traded for at school. He said we should learn something about it. But Papa saw me playing it and he took it and made Jason go home. He was really mad and made me go to my room. I can hear him on the phone with Uncle arguing about the Red Menace game. I didn't do anything It's not fair. Now, me personally, when I heard the game The Red Menace, I never really thought anything about it until this entry. Now I'm sort of thinking to myself, really, is that what it was based on? The World Series. I hate it here. I just want to die. The World Series started and Boston is playing, but I can't even go downstairs to watch. Mama says there are bad people in the neighbourhood today and we shouldn't disturb them if they visit with Uncle Marshall. So we're stuck in the room all day again. The TV upstairs is full blast, but I still can't hear what's going on. I tried to call Jason so he could tell me the score, but Mama got really mad when she saw me with the phone. She says it's silly to be worried about a stupid game. It's baseball. How can she not get it? Ugh, just kill me now. Sirens. Everything's gone crazy. The loud sirens came on and woke me up. They didn't turn off this time, and Uncle Marshall came running down the stairs. Then we heard a huge boom. The grown-ups were arguing about whether we should leave. Mama is staying here with me and Mickey. I wanted to go with Papa, but he says I have to take care of Mama and Mickey. Papa put on a big coat and a scarf and a hat. He looked silly. He took all the money from the jar and said we had to stay put for a while. He and Uncle Marshall went to try and buy food and water. Scary people. There were people in the house yesterday who came in while we were sleeping. Someone they brought with them was crying. I think there was a fight. They broke a bunch of stuff and said a lot of cuss words. Papa and Uncle said they were going to wait till they go to sleep and then try to make a run for it. Now, anyone that's played Fallout Game of the Year Edition in 3 or New Vegas, or anyone that bought the downloads that go with 3 in New Vegas, is well aware that there were, we'll use the word internment camps. It's another word for concentration camp, basically, people. And before the war, the American government did go around arresting many people of Asian descent. We can't say that it was just all Chinese people. I'm sure people had to prove that they weren't Chinese and that, you know, some of them were Japanese and all the rest of it. This family, basically having that descent and heritage, went into hiding. And this is the story of their life. But it also shows us that from that last entry, that although the family was in hiding and the house was broken into, and you can see the chair through the window and the place being wrecked, and someone crying, so someone was suffering, nobody went to help. And it shows what a lot of people have been saying, that at that point it was fight for the survival of the fittest. Just leave them to it, let them do whatever they're doing and let them get round to it, you know, just stay quiet. Me personally, I don't really know if I actually could stand by and listen to someone crying, whether survival of the fittest or not. I'm 99.9% going to step in there and use a baseball bat on somebody and probably die fighting, but hey, I would feel good about it. So I just thought it was an interesting little one to take a look into Kim Woo's life and to give us a little bit more light on the story of the people from before the war. So if you want me to do any more little ones like this of things that I find, drop a like and let me know. If you enjoy my content, please feel free to sub or to come back and check out the page. And if you find this of interest and think others would be interested and you want to share it out, please feel free. Well, this is Sentinel saying stay safe, have fun, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Later, peeps.